everybody. I'm going to do a look for you today. It is going to be one of the 6 looks that we currently have a makeup contest going on until the end of August. August 31st is the deadline. It is completely free to enter, and you can possibly win $5,000 if you want to enter for that. But I'm going to be doing the Cinnamon Glow right here, this look, and I'll tell you about all the products that I'm going to use for that look. But first I have to get my face prepped, and I am going to start with our foundation primer. I had already done my skincare this morning and went to work. I'm on my lunch, so we are doing a quick makeup video to show you this look. I'm hoping to feature a different look every day, so please watch for those future videos coming out. So we're going to first prime our face because we want our makeup to look seamless and polished. I am going to be using CC cream for my foundation. Of course, we have a new foundation finder out there, so if you are not sure what color foundation you should be putting on your face, or CC cream, which you can use for your foundation, then I invite you to go and use that tool. Today I'm going to use the Very Light. I'm kind of in the middle of the light to medium and very light, so I am pretty fair most of the year. I do get some sun, but I do wear SPF, so I try, that helps me to not get burnt. And the CC cream is just evening out my skin tone. So this is a light coverage, which is my go-to. I am a very light makeup wearer. Now, some of these looks that I'm going to showcase for this contest are a little more bold than probably I would wear normally, but I thought it would be fun to kind of show you what they all look like, especially for me. I'm pretty fair skinned, so I just want to show you that it could probably look good on any skin type and skin tone, and it's a lot of fun just to kind of play around. So that just evened out my skin tone. You know, I'm going to put some under eye corrector and all of that on, so we're going to do that next. And our under eye corrector is awesome for almost all skin tones. For our bronze ladies with the darker skin, we would need to match you with a concealer, so that's something we can definitely help you with as well. But this is just going to kind of calm down any dark circles. I did use my hydrogel eye patches this morning, which were amazing. My eyes definitely needed some moisture. With the heat, it's now cooling down, which is really nice. But it was, and allergies, I'm a little stuffy, if you can't tell, and that's still kind of going on. But we are headed into fall, back to school, and what perfect time then. Some of you that may be going back to school, teachers, students, that you maybe want to have some new color looks to go with your back to school. So we're gonna see what we can do with that. So I have my face prepped with my CC cream, a little bit of concealer under my eyes to kind of calm down the darkness. Of course, lighting is also great, but you can see it's not, I'm looking in the mirror, it's not dark. I know the lighting, so that's why I'm holding it up here so you can see. All right, so the next I'm gonna do are my brows, and my brow, guess I'm going to use the brow kit then, because I don't know where my brow precision brow liner went. So we are going to use the brow kit, and I'm using the brunette brow kit, and I'm going to line my brows first to get them defined. So I am thinning a little bit there, but this will help with defining and getting the line of kind of where I need the product to go and give me that finished brow that I like. So we're gonna fill that in just a little bit, give this the definition of where I need the product to go. It's not perfect, and that's okay. And then I'm going to use the powder. So I use this first pomade to get the line of the brows, and now I'm going to use the powder to kind of fill in and give my brows more definition. It's really nice. I use the Precision Brow Liner mostly, but this is also really nice if you want to have a more polished, finished dress. You've got an event to go to or something, work. I work at home now, so if I'm getting, it's for me, and it should be for you, but this will help you get a more polished and defined look if you prefer. So we're just going to kind of brush the product through with that, and it's I feel like, yeah, that looks good. All right, and then we are going to finish. I'm going to use the clear brow gel, which will set the brows even more. And there we go. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Clear brow gel. A Precision Brow Liner, like I said, is typically my go-to, but I did use the brow kit today, so if you're interested in that, let me know. But okay, so the next steps are going to be for this look we're going to do the eyes first, and that is this blush here is Shy Blush, and I have it kind of in my little compact here for you to see. So this is the Shy Blush, this is Hazelnut, and then Cinnabar will be on the eyes, and then the Espresso will actually be my eyeliner. So I'm excited to do this look with you and see what it looks like. And then the lips are going to be different, but let's get the eyes done first. And the first brush we're going to need is our all over eyebrow brush. And we're going to put the Hazelnut here. I'm going to use my compact so I can see and not have to look in the mirror kind of like that. But that Hazelnut is right here. That's the Hazelnut. So we're going to get that product on our brush, and we are going to sweep it over our eyelids. And I'm going to go on, kind of go up to my brow bone. But this is going to be your all over color. And that's going to be, you can put that on as light or as dark as you want. For an everyday look, for me, it probably will be a lot lighter, and that's the way I'm going to kind of apply it. So we are going to put that on the other brow. I said I was going to look at my mirror, and here I am looking straight ahead trying to see. Okay. All right, so we have that, the first color there on our whole eyelid. I went up to the brow bone for that. So I will show you with the brow kit, we can brighten this up a little bit. So we'll do that here in just a moment. All right, the next color is going to be Cinnabar, and that, sorry, I'm giving you the Cinnabar is going to be kind of here in the creases and up there. So this is the first time I've used this color, so I am hoping it turns out okay. But it's a little darker than I normally, which the darker colors I'm not scared of as much anymore. I just have to make sure that I'm applying them in a way that it isn't, I don't like mine too dark. So that's the Cinnabar. I'll blend it here in a minute, but I'm using our crease brush to do that so I can get a more defined, and I'm just tapping it kind of in the color. So I'm not going too heavy, and then I'm just kind of bringing it towards my eyes and then up to the crease. So, and then kind of going in the crease there. Sorry. It sometimes is better for me to like look ahead instead of looking too close. Okay, so I think that is good for that application. And now I'm going to blend it together with our blending brush, eye blending brush. And just if you have a more harsh line with color, or you want a softer look, this is a good way to get that. That helps you kind of blend the colors together and get it the way you want it to look. So I'm thinking that that's good. What I'm gonna do with my foundation brush is I'm just gonna kind of go up, and because I don't want it kind of going away outside my eye there, so I'm gonna clean that up just a little bit. There you go. So just keep those brushes handy to do that. So that's what I'm gonna do for the those two eyeshadow looks. Now for our, let me finish the brow. So in the brow kit, you do have a highlighter or brightening a little bit there, and I'm just gonna use my my pinky finger, and I'm just gonna go underneath and brighten that up just a little bit. And it's nice because it's just bright enough that it's not gonna cause a lot of attention to or adding to the look that you're doing with your eyes, that it will help just enhance that and brighten your eyes just a little bit. All right, this is our eyeliner and eyebrow brush because it has two sides. One side you can use for eyeliner and the other side for your brows. But this is what I'm going to use to apply that Chromofusion Espresso color with the eyeliner. And for this one, I'm just going to tap it on the top and maybe a little bit on the bottom. I'm not quite sure that I'm going to go on the bottom that much, but let me, so I'm just tapping it in the color, and then I'm just going to tap on the tops of my eyes, and then I can kind of work to form that line and bring it out. It's just a softer look with the eyeliner, and then I can take my smudger brush and kind of clean it up a little bit and blend it in even more. So I really like to use our Chromofusion for eyeliners because I feel it does give you, I love our waterproof, don't get me wrong, but the Chromofusion, you have so many other color options and everything where it's tested and safe to use. You know that you're going to have a good product on your face. So that one don't have to blend too much, but we're gonna be very gentle. Don't want to get rid of the line. I just, in some parts, to make it a little softer. So I believe that looks good. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do now is I am gonna go a little bit under the eye, and then I will soften it up here in just a moment. Just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to use the smudger brush to just kind of soften that just a little bit. See that? All right, so that softened that look up quite a bit on the eyes, not as harsh of a line. I like a softer line, so that's really nice. option to have with the Chromofusion eyeshadows for your eyeliner. The next thing we're going to do is our cheeks. So we are going to dive into this, the Shy Blush, and we're using our cheek and highlighter contouring brush. So we're just going to get a little bit of that product there on the brush, like that. And then I am going to tap here at the top. Now, I have more mature skin and I want to lift. So my application of blush may be different than yours, because if I put it down too far down here and I do that, it's going to bring my face down, and I want to lift it up. So my application, again, may be a little different than what you are going to apply for yourself. Okay, so that is that Shy Blush, and that's one of my favorites. This is actually almost in my everyday palette. That and Hint of Pink are my go-tos. Rogue Rose when I want a little bit extra color, but this Shy Blush is really nice. All right, and I am going to use our finishing spray just to kind of set, just opened up a new one, set our look for a moment, so that way it will last. This is a finishing spray is amazing, especially you get up early in the morning, you want your makeup to last all day. This is a great product to add to your makeup arsenal, as we call it. So let's get our lashes started, and we're going to put one coat on and then we'll put on a second coat after it dries. But we are using our new Great Heights mascara. If you have not tried that yet, it is amazing. So love the curved brush. It contours your lashes just nicely. So you see I have no mascara on right now, so I'm going to put on a first coat of mascara, and we'll let that dry here in just a moment and make sure I get the base of the lashes and pull up. And if you do wear glasses or it's kind of hard for you to see far away, my mirror is right here, so it's easier, but this also helps me to make sure that I am getting on all my lashes, and helps keep from poking myself in the eye. I don't know if you all have ever done that, but with mascara or mascara wand, but it is definitely, it's not fun. So there's the top coat. Now I'm gonna put maybe just a little bit here at the bottom. And you might hear my dog. Somebody has rolled up, I think the mailman, or a delivery, so she lets us know when someone is here. All right, so we'll get, I'm just doing a light coat on the bottom. Again, I want it to be a softer look. So we have that first coat on, so we're going to let that kind of set for a minute, and we're going to work on the lips. Oh, sorry, let me get that. Yes. Okay, so our lips are going to be, and so that was the Shy Blush, and then we had our colors here. Now it had another color there, and that looks like it is Biscotti, and that would have been a lighter. So I may add that, but I don't know if I need it right now. I may want to lighten it up some, but it didn't have that in the look on the Mirror Me app, which I'll talk about that in just a moment. So I kind of just went through there, so maybe it did and I just missed it. I'm sorry. So our lips are going to be beige, our waterproof beige nude lip liner with Hushed Blush Hydrating Lipstick. So these are the colors that I'm going to use for our lips. And let's get that applied. And if you didn't know, and which I need to kind of tighten up my lip liner there, at the bottom of all of our lip liners and eyeliners is a little sharpener. So all you do is you stick the product in there gently, and you just twist it, and it gets you your product out. Makes it, cleans it up a little bit, so you have a finer touch with the product going on, and you make sure that you get that polished look that you want and defined look. So now it's sharpened and I'm ready to go. So let's get our lip liner. And for me, I am going to line just gently on the outer. I'm not going to the corners, as mature ladies maybe should not do that, but I have stopped doing that. And then out, and then down at the bottom. So there we go. I like to do that to kind of set it. It also gives you an extra layer. It is a matte. You can do this as a liner or even as your full lip color if you like matte lipstick. Mine tend to be dry on the drier side, so I prefer a hydrating lip. And so the matte kind of helps with the setting of it. And then I'm going to use our hydrating lipstick. So I love these hydrating lipsticks. They are really nice, conditioning. And I'm just putting on a really light coat of that. All right. And looking at my eyes, I think I do want to use the Biscotti. So I'm pretty sure it was Biscotti because they, Biscotti. So that is your lighter. It's well used in this house. So it is just a like a cream color, and so I'll put that here in the palette, and then I'll show it to you again. But I'm going to take our all over brush again, and what I'm going to do to kind of help, and it will brighten up my eyes a little bit here, is put it here just towards the look of the eye. See how the difference from this to this? So that's really gonna kind of help with that. And you can put it under your brow as well, if you'd like to brighten that up as well. But look at that, it did brighten the eyes up just a little bit. Okay, so we have that, and now let's put our second coat of mascara on, and then we will be finished. And then I'll kind of go over the Mirror Me app and what more about this contest. So this is just one of 6 looks that you can pick, well, that I've got printed out here. And to submit for our contest, you cannot be a consultant, you must be a customer. I believe you have to be 18 to enter. So sorry for you kids out there that know all about the makeup things, because it is a cash prize of $5,000, and then also I believe it's $500 in Mary Kay products. So the colors again, are the this is Biscotti, Hazelnut, Cinnabar on the eyes, and then the Espresso is the eyeliner that I just did softly on the top and a little on the bottom, and this is the Shy Blush. In my foundation, I use the very light CC cream. The lips are Beige Nude liner, and then our Hush Blush hydrating lipstick. And this is the full look right there. The Cinnamon Glow is what we did today, and it's a very nice, I think this is a everyday look. It's very natural, I think, looking. I know I put on a little bit more with the brows, but even with the brow liner, you're still going to have a little bit of that as well. So Mirror Me app is an app that is free. You can download. You would just select that you're a customer. It will bring up your camera, make sure you're in a well-lit area, no makeup on, and you can select what look you'd like to try. So if you like this look, maybe give it a shot through the Mirror Me app. It's a virtual try-on of makeup. There's a little bar on the side that you can put the intensity of if you want it darker or lighter. So I went kind of on the lighter side of what I feel comfortable for my makeup looks. But if you want a more dramatic look, you can definitely increase that, put on more coats of mascara. It's got a really cool feature. If you like that whole look and everything in it, you can say add to bag and it will create a shopping cart for you. So my name is Janelle Shaner, so you can select me as your consultant if you don't already have one, and I'd be happy to help you. If you'd like to get together, I do have all of these items in stock that I could meet with you and you could try them on in person and with application and learning how to do that. So just let me know if you're interested in that. So have a great day and join me again. I'm hoping to do this every day till I get through all 6 of these looks, which I may have to go into my testers because I don't wear all of some of these colors, but I will try to get them all set up so that way you can see them on a larger scale in a palette of how to do them, just like I did with the Perfect palette. Put that in there so you can see the colors up close and personal. So everyone have a great day again, and I will see you again shortly. Bye.